Girl, if any man put us under, not go thunder. Right now when I go run down, you go jump bumper to bumper.
So I arrived in Cape Town about Wednesday-ish. I'd be staying until Thursday of the next week. During that time, key things that I saw while I was here that really just like made me happy. I trekked through Stellenbosch wine vineyards. Stellenbosch is about 45 minutes away from Cape Town, and it's a local vineyard. Wine's super amazing, so I did a couple of different tastings, whites, reds, got to see the area, went to another wine farm, and overall that was a really chill day. Got to meet some cool people, have some cool conversations. One thing I will say is Africans are funny people. Like, they're actually very humorous people, and I love just joking around with them. Like, their English is very expressive. And if you really pay attention, they're just joyful people. It doesn't matter where you're kind of from within Africa, and not just meaning South Africa. Like, I've met a lot of people from other parts of Africa, Western, Eastern, Northern. You know, people move here and migrate here for economic advancement. So it's quite normal to meet all different types of Africans, and I really enjoyed that. I also did a Cape Point tour. So I did all the way from Camps Bay all the way to Cape Point. So it was a shuttle tour. We stopped at a couple different points along the way. One of the highlights being going to see the penguins. There's this like penguin reserve situation going on. It's really cool how they are paying attention to keeping the colonies together and also providing them, you know, a place that they can actually be comfortable in, as far as a place that's habitable. I got to go to Cape of Good Hope, as southwest as you're gonna get. Just some really phenomenal views. Overall very serene. Overall just very peaceful. I was at peace that whole time, so that day was very cool and relaxing and everything that I needed. I also went to Kirstenbosch Nature Reserve. It's like out of the freaking Lion King. Like, literally, I just have to show you.
Felicita full spuse. Felicita full spuse. Felicita fulla. Hey, felicita fulla. Hey, felicita fulla. Hey, felicita fulla. Felicita fulla spuse. Felicita fulla spuse. Felicita fulla. Hey, felicita fulla. Hey, felicita fulla. Hey, felicita fulla.
Kirstenbosch, beautiful. And overall, you know, I learned a little bit about what species are nearing extinction, because a lot of times people come into Africa and steal all of its precious resources. Could you imagine that? Some species are extinct now. A lot of animals are nearing extinction. Leopards are damn near extinct here, because people are coming from around the world and poaching and stealing and taking back. It's a mess, but you know what? You can't blame it all on the foreigners, because I did as well do a city tour, downtown CBD, Central Business District. That's where you'll find the Green Market Square, which was, at first, it's actually a historical place. That Green Market used to be where everyone would go back in the Dutch and British days to get their local ting. Today it's like where a lot of people have shops, like African people, local people have their shops to sell like touristy things, shirts, artifacts, things like that. I would highly suggest doing the free walking tour. You ain't gotta spend none of your money, and you can still get you some honey. Honey's the knowledge. I'm so corny, it don't make no damn sense. I can't help it. But, you know, I picked up a few tidbits. The rest of the time I spent just like with my local friends, local new people I met, you know, going to the bars, checking out restaurants, I went to the club like once or twice. Club scene's alright. I mean, I didn't really go hard. I know South Africans know how to party, so I think next time I'll come with more of a party attitude, but I wasn't really on that tip necessarily. because I wanted energy to do stuff the next day. Like I had to make sure I got up. You just got to get up in the morning and do your thing, because you only got 2 weeks here. So that's what I told myself. And so I didn't go too crazy, but I got a taste. And yo, the vibes, the music, everything I needed, broski, everything I needed. So I would definitely do that again. Highly recommend it. Check out the Long Street. Check out Sea Point, has some bars over there. But you know, most of the people, Long Street. But you gotta be careful there. You can't be roaming around late at night because you will get got. And anybody got time for that. So I ain't gonna say stay strapped. I'm not gonna say stay strapped, but use your precautions, use your awareness. Don't get too trashed out there in these streets, you know? Yes, so my final day in Cape Town spent at Robben Island. Robben Island is where Nelson Mandela was held for many years as a political prisoner. I will be doing a separate vlog on Robben Island, going into a lot of detail. It's actually going to be more like a movie type of thing, so just look out for that. Overall, my time in South Africa has been amazing. I want to move here. I don't want to leave Cape Town. I like Cape Town better than Joburg, but Joburg is where all the people are at, like the real, my brother. That's where they all at. Here in Cape Town, there's a lot more Anglo-Saxon looking folks, because the history is the history, and the history is that the Dutch did, you know, own a lot of the land here, and they still do to this day. The majority of the wealth is owned by the Brits and the Dutch, so that's still something that's very prevalent to today. And it's actually something that makes me a little bit sad, because I do wish for the advancement of my brothers and sisters. That's why it's all up to us as Pan-African people. Come back to your country, come back my brother, come back and invest in your country, right here. Invest in your country, is waiting for you. It's about time that we, you know, big up each other. We're all Africans, it's one Africa. We all have different customs and cultures, but there's one Africa, there's one race. And that's one thing that I'm taking away from this. So I want you guys to come here and get that for yourself, or get something for yourself as well. So come on, make sure you check it out. Like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think, alright?